Hello Scorpio, welcome beautiful Scorpios to your February Zodiac Wheel reading for 2021. You're with Elise. Thank you for being here, thank you for joining me, and welcome to any new viewers. Just focus here for you Scorpios, and thank Great Spirit, angels and guides for being here for this reading for Scorpio, and thank you for any loving, helpful, supportive messages for Scorpio for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Alrighty, start with those. We got Three of Wands. Your ship's coming in. This is really good news here with this 3 vibration. Okay, a time of expansion for you. Watch your waistline with that when you're expanding. So everything in moderation, but this is watching the horizon, keeping your eye on the goal, and really feeling the vibration of what it will feel like to have that goal. The timing is 3 vibration, the power of 3. If 3 people all agree on a subject of discussion, so shall it be. 3 agree, so shall it be. Okay, this is about what you want. It is about a venture that is falling into place and is on course. Okay, lovely start for you here through February with that. Another 3. So the number 3 is very significant for you this month, and this one is about it's about not overdoing it. Don't overindulge. Okay, so I think that's a message for your waistline. Everything in moderation, because this is in the area of your self-worth, really looking after your physical being. This is also to do with your finances, so don't overspend. You may like whatever it is that you see, but do you really need it? That kind of message for you Scorpios. Temperance. Beautiful. Here in your communication house. This is a card of expansion, good luck, equilibrium, balance, adjusting to the highs and the lows, time for healing wounds and taking care of yourself. And it also is influencing the area that is connected with your siblings, neighbourhood, short distance travel, mode of transport. So those of you that are looking at maybe fixing your car or your mode of transport, this is showing you that that is possible there. Seven of Pentacles. You're feeling like with this presenting, it's that feeling of things aren't quite working out the way you want, and I'm hearing the song, we can't always get what we want, but we can get what we need. Can't always get what we want, but you just might find you get what you need. So all is not lost, it's just sort of adjusting to the setbacks and evaluating. Alright? You do have some choices to make, and it's in the area of your home, your homeland, even your the nation, your country of origin. And here with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, this is a message not to sacrifice your health. So there's a big emphasis on health here for you this month. So I feel that you're really going to focus on that. And when you are focusing on that, use some of the helping health affirmations as well. Like, I am in radiant good health, that I am. This is also influenced in the area of matters of the heart, where you find your joy, children, and it's the love that you give. So I'm hearing to really give yourself that love. Give yourself that acceptance. Be kind to your mind, be kind to your body. And judgment. This is very powerful to have here in the area of your health and well-being. It's transformation, awakening, forgiving yourself or anyone who has hurt you, letting go of negative emotions that are surrounding you and preventing your growth. Because forgiveness is also a part of being able to achieve great healing. And this is in the area of your health, your well-being, mind, body and soul. This is a message to you not to hold on to grudges. Okay? Let go of any grudges. It is what it is. The person that you may have in mind that you're holding the grudge against, they can only understand things at the level that they're able to understand themselves at, which may not be the same level as you. And it's also a message of making a judgment on your working life too, and co-workers. There's some sort of judgment being passed there on that. And you can trust that. You can trust your judgment. Now this is about you not feeling hopeless, and you're also seeing that you do have options. For those of you in an abusive situation, this is a sign of you taking steps to get out of that situation. It's here in a partnership area of the wheel, which is business partnerships, groups, one's equals, and does include marriage partnerships as well. This is the area where you want to find your balance and your harmony. It also governs legal affairs and contracts, and could also be involved in exposing some sort of scandal. Okay. Now, out of this situation, you will find clarity connected with this situation, and you can move out of the situation or end the contract. Aces are always new beginnings, and this is letting you know that even though the beginning that you may want to embark on has had delays or problems connected with it, you are still able to improve the situation to do with joint finances, other people's money, taxes, inheritances, loans, dealing with banks, that kind of thing. This is letting you know that there is a little bit of a hold up with all of that, and it might end up being a great stroke of luck that there was a hold up. Let me know in the comments how this is unfolding for you here in February, because this is a spread here that it is about material gain and money and trade and finances. Lots of pentacles in your spread, lots of pentacles, and this is one of the best ones. That this is the Six of Pentacles, Scorpio. Generosity, good fortune. I love the Six of Pentacles. Something arriving at the right time. Don't give up. It's the give and take of life here, and there's returns on something that you know, maybe for some of you it could be an investment or a bonus or a promotion. There's some sort of return coming your way, and this is to do with overseas travel, foreign lands, higher education, philosophy, and also the expansion of yourself through spiritual, mental and physical exploration. So this financial boost, or this bonus, is going to really help those areas. Okay, anything that you're trying to decide how to get to this or about that, so you may not even need to get that loan. As I said, it could be a stroke of good luck that you don't have to borrow any money. And I do feel there is some blessings here being shown for you Scorpios, and you're going to hold on tight to those blessings too with the devil. You're not going to be frittering away anything. Okay, you're going to be able to control the urge or the temptation, because it was showing here, you know, you may like whatever it is that you see, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to rush out and buy it. There are other things for you to be focusing on. And this is about that. This is about the temptation and the lust and the addiction to consumerism. So this is a card that shows a person also making a commitment in their career, in the outer world, in their professional life. It's your highest achievements, connected with your parents. And funnily enough, we got exactly the right amount of cards that popped out for you, Scorpio. So this is an important spread here this month. Now you have the star, the guiding star. This is wanting you to not cling to the ghosts of the past. There's a release needed here. And there also is that sense of not accepting some sort of advice about healing or how you can go about that healing within. You first have to heal within to be able to help others and make your way clear for you to be able to proceed in the direction that you want to go in. So the star is the star of hope, and it is full of promise. So try and let go of any past ghosts that are still sort of grappling at you and dragging you back into negative mindsets, or attracting difficult people to deal with to you, because this is about the area of friendship, social networking, but it's also about your manifestation and where you want to go. So it's really important here through February in particular this year to really keep your focus on your ultimate vision that brings you joy, and to try and really not focus while you're trying to focus on your main goal. Try not to let any of the murky stuff from the past creep in your co-creating. And here you have the Hangman. Now this message from this is you need to let go of something that keeps hurting you. Okay? So there's an energy in these cards that are saying that there's something that you're sort of struggling with that does cause you some sort of upset or pain, and you keep sort of going over and over and over and over it again and replaying that tape in your head. It could be due to a situation that's happened recently that's brought it all back up for you. So there is a big message here of letting go and not letting yourself be caught into that victim mode where you're the victim. Okay? Now that's not taking away from you that the situation has opened some sort of wound for you, but by understanding in a way, if it's been because of a person and how they've treated you, if you can, this month is a really good time to understand that they can only behave from their own level of their own wisdom or knowledge, which may not be as evolved or advanced as yours. So in a sense, you know, forgive them for they know not what they do, really. So I will just ask here about your hopes and wishes. That guiding star. Okay, well that's the other theme here showing through this spread, is improving your health. So a big focus there for you. You're really going to get into that health regime. You're minding your waistline, eating nourishing food, getting out, walking every day, even if it's only for half an hour, or maybe it's swimming, that kind of thing. So that's a part of what you're wanting to manifest, and that's part of what this message from the star is. Maybe you comfort eating comfort food, and that's not really working out so good for you, Scorpios. So about bringing your body back into balance and alkalining your body. Okay, so now I will ask also about Scorpio's guardian angel through February that they can turn to and ask for guidance and ask for help, ask them to show them signs and protection. There we go, that jumped, I'll take that. Angel of past issues. Okay, so something from the past has been brought up in recent times, and it's really sort of bugged you, which is understandable, but this is about releasing it, learning from it and releasing it, and thanking the issue or situation for its lesson and its wisdom. Okay, number 23 is a special number there for you Scorpios. And your message here from the angel of past issues is the past is history, even if it was only last week. It's time to let go. I welcome in the new energy of my future life, because this is wanting you to focus on your future, and your future life is about improving your health and well-being and your physical being. Your affirmation is, I am no longer stuck in the past. I can't change what happened in the past, but I can be in control of what I welcome into my future. Indeed, you can. Okay, so now I will just go through the planetary placements for you in the wheel through the houses. We have a power pack month here with a great stellium in Aquarius, 6 planets in Aquarius. So I'll give dates, so get a pen and paper and jot down some of these dates. They could be quite significant for you. And firstly, we still have Pluto in Capricorn, so that is still influencing your 3rd house, as it has been for the last year or so, and will continue to. So the Pluto energy is life, death, sex, personal freedom. What it touches, it dismantles, rejuvenates and reorganizes. So this is to do with your communication, your brothers and sisters, close relations, communications, short distance journeys and transport. Okay, and that does affect the polar opposite, which is the 9th house. And you've got temperance here, so balance and equilibrium coming out of this, so there is something reorganizing and rejuvenating, and the antidote is here as well in the 9th house with the generosity and the give and take of life. So Pluto, it governs Scorpio as well, so it also is one of rising out of any difficulties and emerging from the cocoon as a butterfly. So over the next few years, because it's not moving out of Capricorn until 2023-24, you may feel that you've sort of blossomed into a wonderful communicator to start with, or you may actually get more involved with media or publishing or something like that also for some of you. So and then in the area of home and family and land and property, on the 11th of February the new moon is in Aquarius at 23.17 degrees of Aquarius. So there's a burst of information and inspiration with that, and reinventing yourself. good time on the 11th of February to set your intentions and your wishes, because Aquarius is the ruler of the 11th house, actually, which is the manifestation area. And so it is very powerful for setting your intentions, setting your goals of what you want to achieve, to do with your home, your family, land, property. And it also is connected to your past, so you can set some intentions to release any hurts or wounds from the past, for example. Now, of course, it's not alone, because this is where we've got the stellium for you, Scorpios. So Saturn and Jupiter are also in Aquarius. So we've got the moon in Aquarius, Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. So this is about moving forward, but at the right time. So there is still a bit of patience involved with that, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It wants to get going. It's the jolly planet, so there's going to be that feeling of some happiness and joy to do with your home and connections with family. And Saturn is the one of limitations, self-discipline, and, you know, sort of holds Jupiter back a bit from moving forward or rushing into things too quickly. So you've still got that sort of energy going on there. But Jupiter is the Lord of abundance as well, and does govern long distance travel, so that may be something that is involved with your home as well. Someone coming or going from a long distance. And it is also invisible, Jupiter and Saturn, until the end of this month, because the Sun is also going to be joining the alignment here in Aquarius. So the Sun has been in Aquarius since last month, and will be moving into Pisces on the 18th of February. So until the 18th of February, the Sun is also in Aquarius, and that is sort of hiding the other planets in a sense. And it's what's known as being invisible, but they will become visible again after the 17th, and possibly even more so the effect is felt after the 20th. So until then, just work behind the scenes, okay? Just keep plodding away and keep visualizing and keep doing what you know how to do behind the scenes, and then after the 20th things will start unfolding, and it's a good time to roll something out or test something out, okay? Because Jupiter is really a very beneficial planet and can be of great assistance, good fortune, and it is going to be beneficial influence, and it's also going to be triggered by Venus and Mercury and the Moon. So Mercury, we'll put that back up there. Mercury went retrograde in Aquarius on the 30th of January, and will continue to be retrograde until after the 21st, when it turns direct on the 21st. Okay, so Mercury retrograde isn't a great time for buying new appliances for the home. Alright? It's better for working on repairing appliances to do with the home, actually. And you may find after the 20th your mind power, because the Mercury energy is about your mind, is really going to be on high beam. So telepathy, extrasensory perception, that kind of thing, that knowingness. So until then, the best you can, go with the flow and keep working behind the scenes. So that will be triggering off all these planets as well. And Venus will also be triggering off all the planets. The planet of love, beauty, harmony, pleasure, luxury. It's also invisible until around the 20th, and it goes into Aquarius very early in February, depending on where you are on the planet, the 1st or 2nd. Here in Oz, it's the 2nd. So this is also the activator that activates. The Moon and Venus are really going to be activating this stellium, okay? So set your intentions, especially around the 11th, and you could really find that getting some wisdom or advice from an older person can really be helpful with this energy. And the Venus and Jupiter activation from the 9th to the 13th is really good news, and there's that you'll possibly really feel that life is really working out the way you wanted, and the relationship side of things is in good shape. It's also possible for lucky sudden windfalls, or for those of you looking for love, meeting the right person. Venus will also be activating Mercury between the 12th and 14th, so you know the good vibe energy here between the 9th and the 14th in particular is really infectious. Seeing the light side of life, finding the funny side of life, and honestly it's a wonderful time to be getting really involved in things like poetry, music and the arts. Now whether or not you can go to an art gallery or not, you can still enjoy the arts very much here through February, and they will bring some sort of pleasure. And also that energy of love and affection is really strong, and the 12th and 14th is a great time to win people over, and very favourable for commercial transactions or negotiations. So this stellium is power packed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets all in Aquarius until the Sun moves into Pisces in on the 18th of February. Then Neptune is here in the 5th house area, governing children, pleasures, matters of the heart, good fortune, and where you find your joy. So that Neptune energy there is really good for finding that compassion towards the less fortunate, as well as being kind to yourself. Okay, nurture self first, and then you will have more than enough to nurture others. Kind, loving words and thoughts are what is needed. You loving yourself and seeing the wonder in your own life. Then the other two planets that are also really powerful here through February, and they're sort of causing a bit of a challenge to these planets in the stellium, which is why it's so important through February to keep bringing your mind back to your positive affirmations, Don't let any of the challenges engulf you too much, okay? Now, Uranus is the planet of the unexpected, and Mars is the planet of passion and taking action and enthusiasm. Okay, the physical body, walking, sport, sex, asserting yourself, that sort of thing. And Uranus is about the future. It's about the airwaves. So Mars and Uranus travelling together are the masters of change. So their effect is going to, you can bring about big change this month. Big change. And you want that change to take you in to your best life. So really, really focusing on what you can visualize your best life to be. For Mars and Uranus to bring about your best life. And remember that you are safe in that change, because we all think we want change, and then when change happens it's like, oh, but I didn't want it to change that way. Well, just know that the universe has a plan, and this is a very significant time because these influences here is about what's best for your highest good, what's best for humanity. Okay? The universe is having the first move, and we need to trust that. We need to all have faith in that. And there is like 6 planets all in Aquarius, all being activated by Mercury, Venus and the Moon. These 3 planets are all being activated by these 3 planets, and they're all together in the sign of humanity and freedom. And so there is a cosmic council being held, basically, in our heavens, and the council is shining its light over us. Okay, so change is definitely something that we will be experiencing due to what is taking place here through February. Okay, so now I will just ask here for you, Scorpio, for the Akashic Records confirmation card for you. There we go. And you have the King of Scrolls. Well, this is about education. This is about something that you're wanting to learn more about, or could even be qualifications that you're trying to acquire. So that's a really good direction for you to go in. I do feel that there are some scholars amongst you, and if not, there's certainly some of you are thinking about an academic role or path. Now, this also could be representing a man in your life already, and if not, you could be meeting someone soon, for those of you looking for meeting someone new. Now, this person could be an author, a teacher or a communicator, and they will assist you in your professional life. They could also be a friend who brings some wisdom through their own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to guidance from this person, for it could help lead your life in an exciting new direction. Lovely. And the King of Scrolls may also be a new love interest for you or for someone you know, depending upon the location in the spread. Well, it's the confirmation. So for those of you looking for love, this is also a message that it is possible for you to be meeting new people to... For others, it represents someone you know who is longing for deep understanding and greater clarity. Now is a great time to pursue new interests, perhaps even enroll in some classes or attend a lecture or two. A position in teaching, counselling, advertising, writing, publishing, all the like, may all be on the agenda. A treasure trove of discovery is waiting for you, so let your mind and your life soar. Wow. Let your life soar like the higher element of Scorpio is the eagle, soaring like the eagle. Thank you, Scorpions, for joining me. Please, if you haven't already subscribed, do click that subscribe button. If you'd like to get in contact with me for a deeper look into your own personal reading, you can find my details in the description box below. Until next time, Scorpio, stay safe, know you are safe, sending love and blessings to you all. Namaste.